Now I'm doing an English one because I still have more to talk about, and I don't know why the French videos seem to get more views. But anyways, but I have a little bit of caffeine here. I'm about to teach a CPR course. It's 7:30 on Friday, June 6th, 2024. Um, so everything's set up. That went well, pretty well. I had a problem with the computer. Luckily, I had that problem before, and someone showed me on these Lenovo's. It's like you have to like somehow I don't know what happens. Like you have to mirror the image on both the screen and the computer. I had that problem a couple of years ago when I was teaching at my former employer, who still gave me this contract. But anyways, one of my employers, and sometimes it just kind of goes out of sync. Like I'll put the computer screen on, and on the screen here or HDMI. Well, it's through HDMI, I think. Yeah, on the remote for the screen. It takes this. Yeah, it's the HDMI button. But it comes out just like a regular Windows screen, but you don't see what's actually on my screen here. And thank God I remembered that, and thank God I remembered it how to say it in French to look it up because you have to type everything. And it was like, okay, the task manager, I think, in English, is les paramètres in French. Sometimes I write it down in my notes, and sometimes I don't. And this time I didn't. Which is another thing I didn't write down, because I'll be doing this hospital and another one. The other one, if I need someone to open the door, I have to call a number now. Can't just go to the security and ask them. Here at this hospital, so I wrote that in my Google Calendar under the date, and then I could do a word search for it. And then each time I do a new date at that place, I just copy and paste that one so it has everything. This place, this door has a code, but the code finally changed because it's been a long time since I taught here. But I'm starting again. And, but there's no security guy. They said you have to actually go to the security office. And as I was walking in the corridor, I realized, oh, that's where I have to go. But I never wrote it down, so that's good that I remembered that. Don't write everything down. So that's where I'm at. Because I have a little bit of caffeine here, I'm, calmed down from the problem with my potential lawsuit, but it's been over 3 years. It's just in my condo fees now that I owe like $15,000 for that ceiling leakage, and I still don't have insurance because I'm afraid to get it because, well, first of all, I don't even know if it will work because there's always exceptions to insurance, so why pay for that? But secondly, um, um, I can't get. I tried to get a discount lawyer, but I don't have all my taxes done, so I'm still trying to do that. At least I got 2017, 2018 done. But the Revenue Quebec, they were kind of, the guy was like, well, I remind you, you still have this before we could discuss your payment plan. So I owe a lot of money there. I'm trying to lower that down. And then this extra 15 grand, and I'm not making enough money to pay for that and to survive and to save. And so that's where my issue is. So what else do I want to do? Because I don't want to do this all the time. I like it a lot. I like the entrepreneurial. I like saving up the equipment. I like teaching, but not all the time because it gets boring. Like I did it for a few years with this employer, full time, and I got suspended because of, you know, learning habits to shorten the classes because he was only paying a certain amount and he was okay with that, and he didn't want me to denounce him and all that stuff. So then I went for another association, so I'm with two, and this pays a little bit better, which is good. Even if the class ends hours earlier, that's the difference between the two associations. One doesn't take itself seriously. If there's only one person for the second half, you only do it. You're not going to stay there till like 5 in the afternoon. But anyway, so I have a improv beginners improv class tomorrow. I'm just trying to figure out what else I like to do. I mean, with this CPR, I mean, it was always training, but that's evolved. Massage therapy I liked, but not all the time. And this, I've been wanting to do it for like the longest time, and I finally did it a few years ago. But for massage, it's like massage and personal training. It's like when you, it's always good when you're first certified, and you can go try and get a job and not pay that doesn't pay that well. But um, been there, done that. I don't want to do that. I want to do the online stuff, but it's so saturated. So massage therapy, same thing. And even the orderly work or caregiver work, I think that's what people call it now. I mean, technically, I can use that diploma I got and go at an agency and get some work there and not have to work directly for these assisted living homes. So I don't have problems with that. It's just an agency that gets me there. But I don't want to do that either. I don't like that atmosphere. And even with the guy that I was doing private, I don't. Oh, I need to shave that. I don't like it. So this seems to be something good because no one bothers me much. And yeah. But then what else?